Hello again, everybody. So that Sigik mentions that I should get to Winterhold quickly to deal with some kind of urgent business there. But before I go, I'll mention that there is a path you can take down these various rocks, jumping to and fro, to get to the top of Mzulft there, where there's a balcony with a pretty good treasure chest. But Hjalti wouldn't know about that, so I'm not doing that. I've taken this route several times up to Winterhold before, so we'll skip that nonsense and get on with the... well, I won't exaggerate and call it the good stuff, but with the continuation of the story for now, before we get to the good stuff later on. Let me re-equip Detect Life. Now they're not in that terrible dwarven ruin. Where's Arniel Gain? There he is.
I'm working on some very...
that sounds like a dragon.
I'm afraid I can't... well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Thank you again. If I require...
I think I'd better end this conversation for now. I did hear something. Well, this is a good place to fight a dragon. I don't know why Urag isn't excited here. Or where he's going. I guess he's betting against us then. That's just generic watching a brawl dialogue, so... a random comedic effect this time. Let's see, is this a fire dragon or an ice dragon? Ice dragon. Nice. Although I shouldn't actually dual cast against it, because that won't... it's not effective. So... nope. There we go. Need to get back in practice of how to not quite dual cast once you have... nope. Dual casting unlocked. Well, still fighting efficiently. That was an ice storm cast right there by one of my mage colleagues. You can see mages rip these guys apart pretty fast. I think I will, just in case, probably put my Become Ethereal Shout. Brr. What amulet do I have on? Do I have my Amulet of Talus? No, alright, there we go. Although actually, I have been short on ways to get restoration experience, so... who's he beating up over there? Maybe I'll heal that person. Let them do the work. They do probably better damage than me anyway. Restoration, healing hands. Good. We only have 2 mages helping, huh? Wow, he's going for it with his claws, huh? Well, he'll take some damage. Claws in effect. That was pretty bad even for me. Bad enough I should make a title out of it. Soon we'll be grounded. Then we'll really be able to lay waste to him. I wonder where the other mages are anyway. I know where 2 of them are. They're tied up in the Hall of the Elements waiting for me to advance the Mages Guild quest, but I'm not sure about the others. Healing myself up. Gotta get that restoration experience because I need to get to level 40 soon. Where is it? Who's he going for? I think he was going for me, he just failed. Ice storms are very slow moving, as you can see there. They're also a very poor choice for fighting ice dragons. Yeah, I've never seen Jajargo actually fight with his claws before, because I don't really use followers much. He is a pretty good one, apparently. He has like a much higher level cap than many people. But, again, I don't use followers. Take them down together. As long as he doesn't bite me, I'm alright. As long as I don't accidentally heal the dragon too, I suppose. Ah, there's an actual spell, okay. That was another ice storm. Luckily it didn't hurt me, even though it's area of effect. Player cast area spells can damage anybody, but NPC cast ones usually don't damage the player unless they're actually the player's enemies. To avoid all kinds of nuisances, I imagine. Not the dragon, healed Sargo. Almost dead. Great.
It may be dead now.
Well, you know, I can't actually loot this thing. Oh no, I've given away my cogs. I can loot it effectively. Great.
Where did it come from?
Where did Arniel Gain go? Why did I get so little experience for that? No, almost one level up. That's pretty good for restoration. It levels so slowly.
By the gods! As a matter of fact, there is something you can do for me. I had retained Emperor's services in, acquiring something specific. But now he's refusing to deliver. Could you perhaps speak with him and see if he can...
Conveniently, he's right here.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say!
Never heard that dialogue from him before.
Oh dear. He's so afraid to talk to me, he's sending you to do it? I should have expected as much. I'm afraid you've been a little misinformed.
If I'm lucky, it'll be a
I
convenient
have
location that he
something
sends me
of
to,
mine
but it's random.
that I was going to sell to Arniel. You think you can do what he can't, and I'll sell it to you. Then you're free to run off to him with it if you like. I have a
His instructions for these quests he sends you on are always so vague that it just doesn't make sense. If he was a little bit less shady, he could just get the job done so much easier by just telling you more about what he needs. He won't even give me a location here.
The problem is that
I just somehow get one on my map anyway. It makes no sense.
Seeing as how it's in the hands of someone who isn't exactly friendly. So you bring that staff back here, and I'll consider it payment for the item Arniel was after. Shh. All right, let's
Well, it'll take him so long to walk there that I'll do other things in the meantime. Who's over here? Is this... Oh, Zarko. Okay. So, let me see what I can sell around here. First of all, there's the illusion trainer. I ought to...
Illusion, really?
I doubt it is the least appreciated. Can equip this from now on for even better prices than the Amulet of Zenithar.
Magic. If only I could be free of the mundane day-to-day activities. Take a look.
So first of all, 2 new spells are unlocked now. Frenzy is an area of effect, frenzy-type spell. Not really worth its cost over Fury most of the time, but has its uses. Rally is an area of effect courage spell, so never really has any uses whatsoever. Other than that, probably nothing new here. Any useful weapons? Not really. Any useful... No, not really. Okay, what can I sell to him? These things could actually be useful to me. I was off... Well, not the ice spikes. The firebolts could be. I've been running out of magic midway through several fights, so... There's lots of people who buy all these things around the college, so you can just sell them to whoever and not worry about running out. It's become clear that Sarthal Emmet is not actually important or helpful, so I'm going to offload that. Maybe get rid of some of these heavy books. I'm going to keep these because I'm going to be reading them at some point when I have more of them. That is the Niven. Slightly more interesting. Slightly interesting. Maybe I'll keep that and read it at some point. I'll need that. Mysterious Note. Don't want to give those away. Or that. Nope, not that one. There we go. Yeah, whatever.
Farewell.
Who else is around here?
What do you want? Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Let me check if he has any of the brief histories. No, he really only carries useful or interesting books normally. Let's see. So I can sell that, and that, and that. He might be interested in that. May as well give it to him. Steve's notes. Don't we give those away? That's about all I can sell to him. Okay.
All right, then.
Anybody upstairs? Anything else in here? Travis again. And who's this? Feralda.
Mirabelle is a... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Any useful weapons? No, not really. Okay. Well, I'll sell that. That's pretty pricey.
Until next time.
What do you need?
Somebody is upstairs, but who could it be?
Restoration is a spells and incantations for those with a talent.
It's important to do all your shopping now, because these guys are soon going to be unavailable to buy or sell things from for a while. Alright, let me get back over to Enthyr. He's hopefully still in his quarters somewhere. This skeleton will be decorating this place for a long time at this point. Alright, who's around here? Jazargo. Onmans. Alright, 3 apprentices. Tolfdir.
Good to see Skyrim. Spells and incantations.
I'm just a little bit short of being able to get the better alteration spells from him. Like 1 or 2 levels off, I think. Okay, what have I got in miscellaneous? Well, I can sell a whole lot of these. That's pretty useless.
Take care.
It is difficult to admit, but Jazargo could still use some help.
There's the stairs. Enther's hopefully still up here. Yep.
Even with the colleges, I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look then.
Anything good? No. 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 Alright, nothing useful. He'll buy more things, of course. He's a general purpose merchant. Smiths will buy those too, and smiths are fairly common. So what are things that are a little harder to sell? Well, yeah, I'll sell some of the heavier things first, like dragon bones. Sounds good.
So nice. I came all the way to Skyrim just to get away from my family's expectations.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Oh, well that's
Merlin is a
awkward.
stupid dark
Sorry
elf.
to have brought it up.
Kelty is very tired and very hungry, but he realizes he has something important to do, so he's going to eat dinner here. Fairly light dinner for him these days. Then I better go find out what's going on in the Hall of the Elements. I've been hoping to find Mirabelle Irvine around here, but of course, out of character, I know that she is truly in the Hall of the Elements for the next stage of the quest. Oh, you know, I never checked where Enther wants to send me. Let me turn that on. Arniel's Endeavor. Maybe search for the map. And what the vampires are seeking. That's Markarth. That's not it. Where are you trying to send me, Enther? Oh, Jesus. Right near Mazulft. Huh. Won't be going there again for a while. You know, I can also maybe advance part of the Midden Incident quest here, once I get past this. This seems important.
It's like a war. Who's casting it? Ancano? How?
I don't care what it is. I want it down now.
Can't sense him in there.
What he's doing it.
So we start casting spells
I
with
know
that
what he's
thing.
doing, but he won't get away. Ancano. He's in there doing something. Don't know what.
What do you know? The evil guy is evil.
Help Take this down, will you? We're throwing everything we can at
Let me talk about the staff first. He'll dismiss that.
Now's not the time.
Once again, proving that he is an idiot. Left a singe mark there. It's probably not supposed to. I'm going to advance with caution here. There's Ancano. He's invulnerable, by the way. You can't.
What's going on?
Ancano, stop this at once. I command you.
And then another lackluster cinematic.
Don't go near him.
Really could have done a better
Are
job
you
with that.
all right? Can you walk? I need you on your
I'm on my
We're in
feet.
trouble here.
I can't see them, but I'm pretty confident I am on them.
Ancano is doing something with that thing. The
So there's
eye.
his word again.
I can't stop him. I haven't seen Savo since the explosion. He must have been blown clear, and he may be injured. I need you to find the archmage.
I don't know how you could be blown clear from here. None of the windows are broken or anything like that.
I'll be fine. I just need
She's not injured or anything like that, but I feel like in character I ought to be
a minute to catch
giving her a heal here.
Find Savos.
So yeah, really lackluster cinematic. So there's Savos on the ground there, somehow stuck half through the floor.
What's happened? Are you all right?
Never was
What happened to
startled that he's dead because they're mages and don't deal with death all the time.
By the nine, is he responsible for this? The Archmage? Dead? There's more. Something's happened to Winterhold. It must be whatever Ancano did. You need to get out there and make sure it's safe. Quickly now, quickly. I'll find Mirabelle and see if we can't put a stop to this.
It's like a sensible plan.
Is he dead?
So there's Feralda over there, probably.
This can't be happening.
So now everybody here becomes completely useless. They just spend all their time going on about how this can't be happening, or they want the college to go back to normal, etc., etc., etc. I'm glad they react to events, but I wish their reactions were more interesting.
May be in danger?
This doesn't make any sense. Looking at it, nothing is wrong from this distance. They keep acting as though it's clearly under attack, but it's not till you get closer.
Come on,
Like,
let's go.
a little wispy thing, that's all we can see.
Finger to help us.
He's a coward as usual. So, what follows is one of the game's most boring, obnoxious, pointless fights. You have to kill these 10 things called magic anomalies. They're all basically harmless. Even in Legendary, they do no damage, well, like a quarter of my hit points if I stand still and let them, but they're perfectly easy to dodge, but they're absurdly tough. Hundreds and hundreds of hit points and they resist all magic. So, I'm not going to waste my time with that nonsense. It's an unlosable fight, but it just takes forever. I'm simply going to turn the difficulty down, and we'll get through this and get back to things that are actually interesting. They're immune to all interesting spells, too. So, really a dull fight, any way you slice it. And you can see that if I simply like walk away from them, they're pretty helpless to stop me. Oh wow, he's stupidly casting his spells right up against the... Yeah, these NPCs are not very helpful either. And they really do no damage or cause no harm to Winterhold. They're just kind of here. When you kill them, they drop various soul gems, fully charged, so, you know, somehow useful. But I'm not going to be using those, because I'm not going to use legitimately, I'm just skipping through this nonsense. You can see that even on novice, they take a huge amount of damage to kill. And you can see just by doing simple multiplication that even if I was playing Legendary, they would not be doing much to me. If you simply walk backward, they're fairly helpless. Not worth my time at all. Again, really boring. Alright, is there another one around here? The count is often one behind.
Well, this certainly will help our image.
Okay, they're all dead. Before that, no. Alright, they're still locked for the day, it seems. Alright, so I'll run back up there. Hjalti is exhausted. So many crazy things are going on here, he's not even sure what to think anymore, and he just barely, you know, survived everything that happened in Mizulft. And the dragon and all this other crazy stuff. He's concluded his mission, but nothing seems to be getting simpler, because everybody else around here seems to be totally incompetent and disorganized, and can't even keep things under control here at home. If they just kept Ancano away from the eye, would never have any trouble at all. Now, where is... Oh. Where I left her. Should probably help her out of there, but we don't.
Well, is everything out there all right? Wish I could say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained.
They accomplished nothing.
You need to get your hands on the staff of Magnus, now. What? Are you...
It's a famous location. Showed up in Arena, actually. It's one of the locations in Skyrim where there's a dungeon.
The Archmage.
So here's where things get interesting.
He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think...
He's not supposed to have known the staff of Magnus was there, so I don't know how he knew this would be happening.
Very personal about
So this part is never really fully explained, but it is an intriguing kind of question.
It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good.
And here comes probably the most interesting, best part of the entire questline. I mean, Result is a lot of fun, but doesn't really have a lot of character to it. The Senna doesn't really get developed there or anything like that. So, interesting treasures. This amulet is solid. When I don't need shouts or magic resistance or haggling, I may well equip this amulet. It renders the Galder amulet fragment more useless than it already was, but I still can't drop that thing.
If we can't stop this, what happens to the rest of Skyrim?
Hold on, we have no reason to think it'll spread beyond.
Word I would choose, Colette.
So, ought to try to get those rings before something happens to the Arcanium, I suppose. If I can remember where they are. I think they're over here in this chest, which is stealing to take from. Who can see me? And how can I avoid being seen by them? There we go. Drat. Nope. Stop looking at me. There we go. So 4 ornamental rings. I will simply take all of those.
My dearest Urag. How are you today, my green-skinned friend?
Did you need something,
She's
Colette?
obnoxious and weird to everybody.
I wish to escape the constant glaring of my colleagues and discover an opportunity for repose. Your Arcanium is so lovely and quiet.
It was, anyway.
Don't fret, my foolish acquaintance. I shan't trouble you a bit.
Yes, I haven't heard most of these dialogues before. Ooh, mammoth tusk. Well, he also needs to fall on a bed. Before he goes anywhere. And then, of course, I will be abducted by the Dark Brotherhood, who will take me to a location right near Labyrinthian. All part of my master plan. I've plotted out the locations of every step and every major quest I'm going to be doing, and worked out the ideal order for going through them. That makes sense in character and accomplishes things fast.
It is difficult.
Well, that wraps up the obligatory boring garbage portion of the College of Winterhold questline. Next time we can get on with the good stuff again. Have a great day, everyone.